You know what? I think I understand it. I get it. I understand furries. I know how they operate. I understand them. I know what it's like to want to be something else, to want to be your feral self inside of your body, to be primal, to have a desire to be something different, to want to be in a cage. I grasp it. I know what it's like. Maybe you want to be a turtle. Maybe you're a scaly. Maybe you decide to yourself in your soul that I am actually part giraffe. I grasp it. I know what it's like to be a different being inside of your soul. I know what it's like to want to exist outside of your corporeal dimension because you think you're more than what you are. I understand it. I know what it's like to want to feel as if you have anonymity while being in public. I grasp it. Because furries, a lot of furries don't want to just be an animal. Sometimes it's a fun little hobby, right? It's a fun little hobby. It's just them wanting to be an anthropomorphic thing. Maybe they saw Bugs Bunny once and decided I would like to be that thing. Maybe they saw Goofy growing up and said that's pretty cool. Because you'll see something that's so divulged from the norm. You'll see something, you'll say, man, cats have it easy. I want to be a cat. Cats are super cool. I want to be Garfield. And everybody loves Garfield. Everybody loves Garfield. They know what it is to be Garfield. A lot of people like lasagna, but they don't know what it means to really like lasagna. And I'm really grasping that now because in my youth, I was but a boy. I was a boy, not understanding why somebody would want to go around dressed in all these thick thighs, all this nonsense, wearing the big eyes, blinking and all that nonsense, wearing that foam, EV foam nonsense going around. But I'm beginning to grasp that this existence is difficult. It's hard to live. It's hard to be a person. It's hard to be a real person in this lifetime. It's hard to exist within this confines. And I know it's hard to I know it's hard to be here. I know it's hard to be present. I know it's hard to be present because you don't think your life is a gift, so you don't know how it feels to be a present, but I grasp it now. I'm picking up what they're putting down, and I know what it means to want to eat dog food. I got curious one day and tried some bacon strips. Not that bad. Not that bad. Not that bad. Right? Right. Not horrible. I had some dog food before. Pretty good. I've eaten out of a dog bowl before. It was pudding. It's pretty cool. Made me feel vicious. Sometimes I'll get little dry pieces of cereal and put my tongue out and eat it like a horse, and it makes me feel very nice. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, one time I slept in a doggy bed. I slept in a doggy bed and thought to myself, that's not that bad. It was a huge, large dog bed. It wasn't that bad. It's better than sleeping on the floor. Dog bed felt good. So I'm just saying, if you are a furry and you feel like you don't have any acceptance in your life and people think you're weird because they think a lot of furries are just nonsense. They think, oh man, this is weird. But no, it's a different persona of yourself. It's something inside of your soul. It's the feral instinct inside of you. Is what you want to see. That's in the actual aspect of it. Yes, an actual dog bed. It's different. Some people want to be turtles, and I understand that because the tortoise beats the hare, right? And rabbits, what are rabbits known for? Intercourse. So boom, you want the turtle beat the hare. That means you beat the rabbit. That means you better at that aspect. You faster than the rabbit. You faster than Wally West. You beat the Flash. That means you can become Superman. The turtle turns into Superman. Bada bing, bada boom. You wise because you a turtle, and turtles can surf. Tortoises are on land. Turtles are in water. You can be a sea turtle. Then you're in Finding Nemo. Boom. That's what we like to see. I'm proud of you for being the true aspect of yourself because it's hard to accept who you are. I know it is because everybody's taking you down. Everybody's trying to destroy you, mentally break you as a person. And that's real. I grasp it. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be destroyed and defeated by society and all these things and everybody telling you you're not who you're supposed to be. I know how it's like to be destroyed and defeated by the confines of the real stresses of life, like laundry and bills and societal norms. When realistically, you want to go to an anime convention. You want to get in your first suit that costs $5,000. You want to see somebody else in the first suit. And you want to talk about the innermost dark, deepest secrets of who you are. You want to make them understand that you howl at the moon sometimes because you get a visceral feeling at night. You make you understand that you do sleep in a cage sometimes. You have dog toys and you chill out. I grasp it. I know what it's like. And that's okay. It's just playing around sometimes. Sometimes it may start off as a goof, as a bit, as a joke. As a joke. Some people might start off as a joke, but guess what? Some people take it seriously. Some people want that to be who they are. And some people can't be introspective enough to understand that it's not all they are. It's just a small piece of it. It's a small piece of the entire puzzle. A small piece of the whole thing. And that's okay to have a small piece of it. A little smidgen, a little curmudgeon of what it is to be the real person you want to be inside of your soul. Some people will spend their entire lives with a wife when they realistically want to be with a man. Some people will spend their entire lives with children when they never wanted to have any. Some people will be big and bulky, 6'3", 240 pounds, and they'll end up joining football when in reality they just want to be a baker. And that's important. It's trying new things. It's being a bigger variety of what it is. It's to see what it's like on the other side. And sometimes the grass isn't greener, but you can pee in the grass and make it green because you drink soda and Monster and your pee is green, and that's okay. You just gotta live your best life in whatever way you possibly can. So yes, guess what? I do understand what it's like to be one of the fur boys. I know what it's like to be one of the fur boys. I grasp it. I pick up what you're putting down. I finally grasp it. And I've seen it so often. I see a lot of VTubers and Anti-tubers. I see a lot of PG and PNG tubers, and they have these fursonas, and they'll be these anthropomorphic dogs or foxes and things of that variety. Sometimes you're a soft furry where you just wear tails and just wear little ears over your body, and you think that's just fine too. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And that is okay. But I want to tell you something. If you ever feel like you can't be accepted for who you are, if you ever feel like there's some part of you that wants to deny the inner aspect of who you want to be, if you ever feel like your body is being destroyed and your mind is being broken because everybody says you're a weird or a creep or freaky, when in reality you're just doing this for fun and you really enjoy it and it makes you feel like an actual person, that you have a friend in me. You have a friend in me. You have a friend in what I am, and I will be here for you even when things get hard and when things get difficult and things get tough. I will be here for you because I too have things that I can't truly accept because other people have destroyed me about it. I have things about that, and I've gotten past it. When I was growing up, I wanted to paint my nails, and everybody said I was weird for painting my nails, but now I paint my nails a lot. When I was growing up, I wanted to dye my hair. First time I dyed my hair was 6 years ago. Finally was able to dye my hair. Very happy about that. When I was growing up, everybody told me that I couldn't do this, couldn't do that. When I was told when I was younger that I could be anything I wanted to be, well, I want to be amazing. And they didn't let me be amazing. They didn't let me be here. They didn't let me exist in this time frame, in this time period. Well, now I have the ability to exist and be here. I have the power and the freedom to do whatever I want to, anytime I want to. And I'm going to use that in this capacity. If you're a furry and you feel like you can't exist, you have a friend in me. And I'm proud of you for existing. Thank you for being here.